After a few rumbles of thunder and some shower activity earlier today, the afternoon stayed pretty quiet, and thankfully so, because severe weather sparked up right near Chicago right in the early afternoon, and that line of thunderstorm activity has moved eastward now almost through Michigan and halfway through Indiana. Nearly 500 miles of thunderstorm activity stretching down into Missouri. Some severe weather still expected along that line, but that is nowhere near us, and we stayed quiet and we avoided all of the wind damage and reports of hail that, as you can see, sparked up right along Lake Michigan. There was one report, though, of some sporadic small wind damage near Freeport earlier on this morning. We are keeping an eye out for any additional thunderstorm activity. One little round of storms now to the southwest of Platteville and trending away from us. This is ahead of the cold front, which works through later tonight. Now, behind this front, we have a big change in the humidity. Drier air coming right behind that front. Out ahead of it, as you can see, still generating some scattered showers and storms for us. Not expecting to see much activity out of that line. You note on future track that we might get one scattered activity or a little round of thunderstorms right at about 8 o'clock as the front approaches. That's over Monroe, but then it quickly fizzles out from there, so not expecting much else for rain over the rest of this evening. Late tonight, mainly cloudy and definitely a little cooler. We're down into the 60s rather than the mid-70s that we had early on this morning. And temperatures not changing much for tomorrow afternoon, but the humidity changes a lot. So definitely notice a difference in that 83 in the forecast. We'll see a lot of sunshine on top of that with a light northeast breeze behind that cold front. That does mean the humidity dropping down through Friday. So Thursday and Friday, a little more comfortable. Even though the temperatures aren't changing much, you'll notice with that drop in humidity, it's a little easier to move around outdoors without having that very muggy air in play. That does return, though, going into the weekend. You'll notice by then we have a big spike in the heat around the corner. So after a couple days in the low to mid 80s, fairly average for this time of year. And again, that low humidity sticking around for City Market on Friday. The 90s are back this weekend, and with that higher humidity, it may feel like the upper 90s by Saturday afternoon, and not much relief with the sunshine overhead. Barely a cloud in the sky. We'll see scattered showers and storms possibly returning Sunday and Monday as the weather cools back off again. In your most accurate 10-day forecast, the weather stays relatively level next week. Not seeing about a big ton of up and downs like we've had this week. Fairly quiet conditions expected once we get beyond Monday, Eric.
Alex, thank you. Coming up next.